All right, welcome back to Central Valley Talk just after 3 o'clock on this first day of September. We have made it to the 9th month of 2022. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed, coming to you from our Tower District studios inside the Mike Briggs building. Connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Austin Reed on Air. Super excited for our final guest today. We've been live and local since around 11 o'clock this morning, and we are going to introduce you to Stephanie Rabell, and she is joining us live via Zoom in Long Island. Stephanie, hello.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Great to meet you. We have all spoken to you kind of through email, and you work with so many authors, and you send us amazing authors to interview. So it's great to see you now, put a face to the voice and email. Let's
Absolutely,
talk a little
thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about what exactly the Book and Wine Lovers marketing business is all about for you.
Okay. Basically, the business is all about helping authors promote their books by doing virtual book tours. So what that means is if somebody decides to schedule a book tour with me, I will get them book reviews and podcast reviews, interviews, like, for example, going on your show, live Instagram chats, even Amazon lives where authors can actually go on Amazon and sell their books live. So that's it. That's like kind of a new thing. That's exciting. Blog posts where they could do a guest blog post. It's like all different ways helping authors get their book out there so everybody could see it. And the more they see it, the more they are going to want to buy it.
Right.
So it's basically, and also getting the book into the right hands, finding that perfect person to read their book and review their book.
Right. So how important is the marketing side for new authors?
Oh, even new and established authors.
Sure.
I mean, it's a big job. It's a full-time job. That, they're not only busy every day writing their book or editing, they also have to market their book, whether it's, posting about their book on Facebook or Instagram or in their newsletter. They constantly have to remind people like, hey, I'm still out here. I'm in the middle of writing a book, but you can always buy, my other books that I have available now. You always want to make sure people see you and know about you. I mean, the best thing an author could do is build a free website that, there's plenty of websites online that they could do for a very little cost, and then get a newsletter, a free newsletter outfit that can actually help you send newsletters out. And that's the way people, you'll remind everybody like, hey, I'm still here. Right. I have a new book coming out type of thing. The getting their email, the reviewer's email, is the most important thing an author could do, because that will help them sell their books.
You work with so many amazing writers. I mean, thanks to you, you have introduced our viewers to, storytellers.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. Because it is so important. I guess when you write the book, it's done. It's not done, right? You still have to market it.
Yeah, writing was the easy part. Right. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
It's the marketing that's the hard part, because you just don't know what, you're kind of like stuck. Do I go on Instagram? Do I go on Twitter? Do I do this? Do I do that? And it could get, overwhelming. And that's where I could come in and I can help them with doing a book tour. And once the book tour is over, I don't say, okay, goodbye, you're done. I always connect with them. I'm always sending them contests, or, for example, if you guys are looking for somebody for a particular spot, I might email them and say, hey, are you available? And meanwhile, I'm not charging them or anything. I'm just, kindly mentioning to them that there's an opportunity. So it's always nice to, keep that conversation going. It's always making connections, and connections make opportunities. So I always try to have the dialogue going back and forth, and just, it's, you have to give back. That's just the way it works.
So tell me a little bit just about some stories, if you can think of just one of an author that you worked with, and now you're seeing them, their careers just taken off.
Okay. There was one particular author that she was one of my newer authors, brand new, and we decided to work together. And through doing interviews and podcasts and reviews and whatnot, she actually got I think it's a 5-book or 7-book deal. Now, she was a debut author, and when it's true story. She was actually doing an interview, just like, say, me and you right now.
Sure.
And in your ear, the owner of the publishing company is going, "We want her. We want her. We want this author." So, I mean, it was like pure magic that it worked out. I mean, just one little interview made her career. So little things like that. Like I said, little connections. Someone can be watching, your show, and they see somebody they really like, or they see you and they like the way you interview, and all of a sudden you're on NBC.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And now I'm working at Rockefeller Center, and I'm going to take my sister's job.
The little things like that. Another one is an author got a gig at a high-profile website company on their newsletter. So what she does is she does posts every month for this particular newsletter. So just little things like that, through connections, through Book and Wine Lovers Marketing.
How did you come up with the name?
It's a good thing. How did I come up with the name?
Yeah, because I love it.
Thanks. Well, my book club is called Wine, Women, and Worlds of the North Shore Book Club. So I wanted to keep the wine theme going, without having to change my Instagram account, because through my book club, actually through the book club is how I started this business. It's through the book club, by working with authors and realizing authors need so much help out there, and they need their cheerleaders, and that's how it all started. That's where it all began.
Tell me a little bit about, so somebody that's watching today or on our replay, and they have all these questions. They're not sure what to do to make money. Walk us through how you would work with that individual.
I'm not sure what you mean by the question. Like through my services, or just in general?
Yeah, no, your services. Like, what's the first thing that you tell a new client?
That I'm going to help them. I'm going to hold their hand through the entire process. They might get a text from me at 10 o'clock at night saying, there's an opening for an interview. Can you make it? And I warn them, because when you're working live and things like that, things happen very quickly. And I just assure them that, things will happen. You will get the book reviews. You keep on connecting with the reader community. People usually, what they do is, after talking to me, they're like last night, I literally was talking to a debut author, and we were talking back and forth, and I'm telling her a little bit about the services and the pricing and stuff, and she's like, "Okay, yeah, I definitely want to work with you. I like your vibe." So it's just, I guess it's a feeling that people get. I don't know.
But it's that.
I send them information. I have tons of references. I even have a reference by Al Kajashi. I didn't literally do. I didn't do a book tour for her, but I helped her.
Wow.
Throughout. Yeah. So she gave me a really nice testimonial.
Yeah, that's huge right there. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to ask you, I had a question and it just went out of my head. I got COVID like a month and a half ago, and ever ever since I have this brain fog where I can't, like, sometimes I just can't remember anything. So my apologies. But
That's okay.
What's next for you? Maybe just looking ahead for the rest of 2022.
Keep on booking virtual tours.
Yep.
I actually have a giveaway that's going on, and it ends September 4th. So people still have a few days. I'm actually giving away a book tour, a free book tour.
Really?
Yes. You have to give back. That's how it works.
Right.
So I'm giving away. They'll get 5 book reviews, 1 podcast interview or live type of thing, and 1 live IGTV interview. So they'll get those, and I usually give a little more, so they'll probably even get a little bit more than that. But yeah, all they have to do is sign up for my newsletter.
Okay.
They can go on my Instagram account at Book and Wine Lovers, and if you go to like my bio in the LinkedIn page, it'll say sign up for a newsletter, or you could go on my website at bookandwinelovers.com, enter, and you'll have a chance to win.
And again, you have until September 4th, right, which is Labor Day.
Yes.
That would be a perfect Labor Day end of summer present.
Yeah. Especially for those debut authors who don't have everyone thinks authors have, their pockets are full. They're not.
They're not, right.
They're not full. And people just think that, and they're not full. They really work hard to get their books out there, and it takes, at least 3 books before they really, really, really get noticed. So the first couple of books, it's true. Straight out of a publisher's mouth.
Wow. Okay. Mm-hmm. I never knew that. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So that goes with, I remember what I was talking about, or what I was wanting to ask you. Okay. It eventually comes back. Patience. Let's talk about that. Is that critical that you tell your clients?
Yes. Some of the clients might get, they might want to try to micromanage the tour.
Right.
And I try to tell them, let me worry about if, so-and-so received their book. Let me worry about if they don't like the book. Let me worry about that. That very rarely happens, but it can happen. Let me worry about engagement, of the readers and stuff like that. I try to let them, it's okay. This is your week kind of to relax, and all you have to do is go on Instagram, and when someone posts about your book, and, make a comment. Thank you for reading the book. Like make a connection. That's their chance to make a connection with that reader. And hold on to that reader for their entire author career. So it's their way to do that. So yeah, sometimes they might try to do that, but actually, to be honest with you, the authors are really good. I've never had a problem with one author. Thank God.
That's
They're
amazing.
all so sweet and so nice. Yeah, and even if I thought, oh no, I don't know how this one's going to be. Dreamboat. So yeah.
So yeah, you're
all so sweet.
You're happy.
The author community is amazing. It really, and I'm not just saying that because it's the business I'm in. Right. I had no idea what an amazing community they are until I started doing this.
And the beautiful thing is, we're in Fresno, you're in Long Island. It doesn't matter where you are watching right now. Stephanie can help. Yeah,
that's the beauty of it, because they could actually sit on their couch and work from their couch. And I'm getting book reviews from, for them from the UK, if that's what they want, Canada or the United States, or, wherever they want me to, concentrate on, that's where I'll go.
I love it. We've got about a minute left. Anything else you wanted to throw out there? Anything that I missed?
No, I think you did a great job. And I appreciate you having me on. And again, I just would like to say, if anyone out there who's an author who would like to get a free book tour, just go to at Book and Wine Lovers on Instagram, enter on my newsletter, and you will be entered to win a free book tour.
Awesome. And again, September 4th, we still have time.
Yes.
Stephanie,
Absolutely.
great to see you. Thank you for joining us. And don't be a stranger. Come on back, okay?
Oh, thank you so much. I would love to, Austin.
All right. Happy
Have a
Labor
good
Day.
weekend.
That's what we do it for Central Valley Talk, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. Stay safe. Stay cool. We will be back on Tuesday live at CentralValleyTalk.com. Hope to see you tonight on My TV 53 News at 8. Mike Briggs is going to go one-on-one with Stephon Page. He's a former Fresno State football star, and he played for the Kansas City Chiefs. So check it out tonight, and have a beautiful Labor Day weekend. Bye, everybody.